This gentleman has been with our insurance for a while now, over 25 years in the insurance industry, Scott, and you have done a lot over your career. In fact, you've has significant impact here at Webb Insurance, and you've had a significant impact in the lives of hundreds of people that are within the book of business that we serve here. What are some of your most significant changes or trends that you've seen over your career that's influenced your approach as a risk management advisor?
I've been in the industry for over 31 years. So in that time frame, there have been so many changes. It's kind of difficult to pick out a couple, but I would say the biggest changes that I've seen is it ranges from types of coverages that are provided to the requirements for insuring the different risks.
Yeah, I mean, we recently did a webinar together on the hard market and how things have kind of changed even just this last year between carriers and just, premiums going up in different places and, and how to navigate that. The cool thing about Web Insurance is we have options, right? I mean, that's what makes our organization different. We are not stuck with one carrier. We're able to utilize a variety of different carriers within our broker network in order to be able to help keep our premiums the most affordable so we can remarket those things. So, that's we did a whole webinar, guys. Go back and check out that previous webinar with Scott. He did a fantastic job explaining what's going on in the current insurance market. However, I know that you in the past have been an active member of things like BNI, Chamber of Commerce, Town and Country Chamber of Commerce, Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce. I know that you're deeply involved in the community and different things that are going on around the area here in St. Charles. How does being engaged in the community benefit your role at Webb Insurance, and what's motivated you to become actively involved in these different organizations?
I would say that being active in different organizations gives me an opportunity to meet and interact with different people, all different types of people, which is it's good and can translate into how we're dealing with clients because you're talking with different people and you're meeting different people. It also doesn't hurt to meet new people because if they're thinking about their insurance, and they know what I do, then that's an opportunity for them to reach out to me to see how I can help.
Yeah. And speaking of help, I'm sure as the vice president of risk management for Web Insurance and your 31 years of experience that you've had in the insurance, you've probably, Scott, encountered a wide range of complex insurance situations, more than the new person who just gets started will ever possibly could have experienced, just because of the nature of being in the business for so long. Can you share a particularly challenging experience with the audience, maybe some of our clients or somebody that's thinking about Web Insurance for the first time? Can you share a particularly challenging experience or case scenario that you've worked on in the past and strategies employed to find kind of a suitable insurance solution for that client?
I I would say first, just in general, I would say that we run into complex risks on a daily basis. Um, we have to review we have to review things, we have to analyze it, and then collaborate with our team to determine the best approach for that. Um, in particular, we've just had a number of, we're right now dealing with an issue in the industry where one of our carriers is uh, not providing coverage for some of our clients right now. They've gotten out of the state of Missouri, and that is very challenging to find coverage for those clients. And so we're having to reach out to our different resources to see what's available for us. But it's a team approach. I have to we have to work together and to determine what the best course of action is.
Yeah, I mean, we're speaking with Scott Taylor right now, guys, the Senior Vice President of Risk. If you're online and you're watching this on replay, understand that we're walking through each team member to help you better understand them and the challenges and how to navigate different aspects of your insurance, but also to get to know them a little bit better. I mean, good Lord, if you don't know Scott and you've been with us for any length of time, there's a challenge. So you should just get to meet him right now and say hi to him online, put a comment online, do those types of things because he's been with us for so long and is so instrumental into every aspect and critical nook and cranny of our business. I mean, whether it's a process or system that he's working on inside our organization, whether it's a team member that he's helping to achieve these goals, whether he's talking through complex insurance scenarios. This is, when we talk about hardworking professionals, this commercial insurance team, I put my hands down to them and sing their praises all day long for the wonderful work that they do and the effort that they put in for commercial insurance. And so, Scott, I know that you know with all that being said, with the hard work and all the stuff that you do outside of your professional life, you mentioned your involvement in your church and community. And how do these personal interests and commitments that you have align with your values as an insurance professional? And how do they influence your approach to serving our clients in this way?
I would say that it's important to know your community and be as involved in your community as possible. Um, um, you know, like we do here in the insurance industry, or what we do here with our insurance uh, agency, where we're helping people take that same approach to your community. Um, it can be very valuable, not only to the people in the community, but yourself. Valuable. It's good to meet new people, and it's an outlet as well.
Yeah, meeting new people. I mean, you can hear a constant theme, guys, throughout our entire team here. We like to meet people. We like to get to know people. We like to be a part of the community. We like to, have fun. We have families, and these things are all consistent in the insurance. And I think that they're all important. And those are all the fun side of life. But being in the month of October, I have got to ask you the same question that we've been asking everybody, Scott. What frightens you?
This doesn't really have anything to do with Halloween, but sharks. I have a huge phobia of sharks.
Well, you and I are in the same boat. I have an irrational fear of sharks as well, and I have plenty of stories about how embarrassing and how awful of a human being I become whenever I'm in the ocean and there's creatures swimming around. So
Right, right. Stay
it
away.
is not the right environment for me. I keep myself on land.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Scott, for
Thank you,
being a
Nathan.
part of our show today. And I hope you guys got to meet a little bit and get to know a little bit more about Scott Taylor, because he's instrumental in a major part of our organization. We are going to move on. So thank you, Scott, for being a part of the show today. All right. Fun factoid. Here we go. This was an interesting one here. Australia is wider than the moon. Australia is wider than the moon. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Maybe these facts are true. Maybe they're, I don't know. I'm assuming they're true. I did pull them off the internet. Gosh knows we know everything on the internet's true. So, anyways, that's why you're getting to meet all of the people in here directly from the team members here at Webb Insurance. You're